Thank you for joining us. I'm Bobby Fallett. New for you at noon, a Hubbard County inmate is facing several assault charges after attacking a correctional officer inside the jail. According to court documents, law enforcement, they were called to the Hubbard County Jail on August 7th for a report that a correctional officer had been assaulted by an inmate. When officers arrived, they learned that officer, Nathan Granroth, had been stabbed by Cole Pigeon in one of the control areas of the jail with a homemade shank made from a piece of metal from a ping pong table. Officials say that video from the jail shows Pigeon sneaking up behind Officer Granroth at a table, grabbing him from behind and attacking him. Pigeon faces multiple assault charges. If convicted, he could face almost 40 years in prison. Authorities